Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Yair, back at you with another video. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, right, the Heavenly Father, and His Son, that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? So the brothers and sisters can see it from the topic of the video what we're going to be touching on, right? And the topic is, eyes can lead you down to destruction, right? Because I don't know if brothers and sisters knew this, right? But the eyes are the most wicked thing. They are the most wicked thing upon your body, man. Because the eyes can literally make you go off. The eyes can make you lust upon anything, right? So that's what we're going to be touching on, especially going into, the spring, into the summer, for those brothers that be out there, bringing out the word of the Most High, right? We got to be vigilant. Same thing with sisters, too. Sisters, out and about, and they see something, hey, look, y'all can't let those things overthrow you. You got to remember these accounts, what these eyes can do, what these eyes can make you try to do and make you lust upon those things. So brothers and sisters got to be vigilant, especially with the warmer season, right? With the warmer season, you got a lot of the people of the world coming out looking more wicked. I mean, just wicked, abominable, evil, coming outside with any old thing. So brothers and sisters have to be vigilant and have to know and remember these certain accounts, right? So I wanted to get some of these accounts, right? Touching on how the eyes are wicked, right? This is Sirach 31 and verse 13. Remember that a wicked eye is an evil thing, right? So this is the evil thing. The eyes are an evil thing, the most evil thing, right? And what is created more wicked than an eye? Therefore, it weepeth upon every occasion. It looks upon everything, even things you don't want to even see. At times, you turn around and something's just there. Right, so Lucky, let me turn this. Focus on. So Lucky, right? So at times you just got certain things that just come up out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere, wickedness, right? And your eyes just look upon it, come out of nowhere, and your eyes just look. So you got to be vigilant, with these eyes and so forth as well. If you see something, you turn back around, man, quickly. Don't stand, don't stare, because if you stare and if you look too long, you can fall, man. You can fall to your destruction, right? Get this next preset. Salaki. All right, so brothers and sisters, continue to be vigilant, man. Continue. Because if you don't, you can fall to destruction. Right? This is Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 20. It says, hell and destruction are never full. So the grave is never full. The grave is never full. The grave can always take more bodies. It can always take more bodies that that die and whatnot. So the grave is never full, right? So the eyes of man are never satisfied. So the eyes are the same way. The eyes are never satisfied. The eyes have to look upon everything. You see one thing, now you want to see the next. Then you see that thing, then you want to see the next thing. It's just more and more. Same way when you're scrolling on Instagram. just that scrolling demon. Scrolling on social media. Right? You see one thing that you thought was funny and whatnot, and now you want to keep seeing more of that. Now you're scrolling and just scrolling to see more funny things. And then you can get to a point where you scroll to something that you're not supposed to see. Something wicked, something evil. Evil. And now you're looking more and more for it. You're just scrolling. Then now you're going to fall to your own destruction because you kept scrolling. You kept looking with those eyes. You cannot let your eyes overthrow you. You can't let, because the eyes can give you, well, when you look upon those things, now you're thinking upon those things. Now you're thinking to do evil. Now you're thinking to do wickedness. Because you kept looking at it. If you look at something too long, you're going to want it. You're going to want it. You're going to want it. Even with, certain righteous things. You look at something righteous, right, that you feel like it can benefit you and stuff like that, and it's truth, and you keep looking at it, eventually you're going to want it. But even on the left hand, if you're looking at something too long that's on the left-hand side, that's evil and wicked. If you keep looking at it too long, man, and you keep playing around, you're going to fall to it. Right? Let me get this next precept. All right, let's get this real quick. Actually, I had something else saved that I wanted. Yeah, I'm going to get John. All right. This is John, 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 15. Classic. Right? Actually, let me see. 15. Verse 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Right? So, obviously, in this particular precept right here, you don't want to love the things of this world. You don't. Because now, if you start looking upon the things of this world and you start looking at it too much, you're going to start wanting to desire. And you want to continue to see the things of this world continually. And that's going to ultimately bring up or make you want to love this world more and more. Because you want to continue to see this world prosper. You want to see what this world still has in hold. You want to continue to see what this world has and what this world can still continue to bring. This world has to be destroyed, man, because this world brings This world brings only evil and wickedness. That's all this world brings. This world don't bring anything prosper. This world don't bring anything righteous at all. The only thing that's righteous is this truth, man. The wisdom and knowledge of the Most High that's spreading abroad around his people. If it's nothing about the truth, then it's wicked. All these things of this life is wicked because it's ultimately trying to set you up for destruction, to make you fall, man. Right? And I mean, on a spiritual sense, man, these things can make you fall if you just continue to look and lust upon it. Right? This is the point. Verse 16. "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world." So even the lust of your eyes is of the world, man. It's of the world. The lust of your flesh and the pride of your life, man. You being proud, man. That's all of the world. That's not of the Father. Salaki. That's not of the Father. That's of the world. So brothers and sisters gotta really think upon, like, hey, if I'm looking too much, man, I gotta just look away. I gotta stop. You gotta really be real with yourself, man. Understand that this is not a game, man. This is warfare. And your own eyes can turn against you and make you want to go off. See, this flesh, man, this body, it doesn't have, how can I say it? The best interest for our spirit. Because this body wants to do the things of this world. It wants to lust upon the things of this world. So it's you against you, man. And you have to, each and every day, it's a you against you. Are you going to do righteous? Or are you going to do wicked? So your eyes can make you want to look upon the things of this world and make you want to love it and lust. Right? But this world is not going to be around for too long because the Lord promised us that. Right? Verse 17, the world passeth away and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abide forever. Right? And this world is going to pass away very soon, man. Including these bodies and that the bodies that we in, man. These bodies are going to pass away. And it's new bodies set up for the 12 tribes of Israel. The hopeful elect, the 1/3, the 144. They're going to have new bodies. New bodies to come. Right? New bodies to come. You're not going to be in these lustful, carnal bodies anymore, right? And you're not going to worry about your eyes looking upon wickedness, because in the kingdom, everything's going to be righteous. Everything is going to be righteous. The Lord is going to set us back in the kingdom, and it's going to be prosper. That's what your eyes want to look upon. That's the true things you really want to look upon, that you're not going to have in the back of your mind some wickedness. Right? I want to get this next one. This is 2 Peter chapter 2. I'm going to start verse 12. It says, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Right? So you have men nowadays speaking of evil, speaking and doing things of evil, right, that they have no understanding to, and that can ultimately bring them into their own destruction. Right? Let's keep reading. It says, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness. Right? And those men, right, those men and women that continue to do wicked and speak of evil and do of evil will receive a reward. Right? It's 2 rewards. It's 2 of them. You have one for the righteous and you have one for the unrighteous. And they're going to receive, the ones that's righteous are going to receive everlasting life and never see evil again. But the unrighteous are going to see death. They're going to see death. The second death. That's not what you want, man. You don't want to be a part of that death, that hellfire, that lake of fire. Right? As they that count it pleasure to riot in the daytime. Spots they are and blemishes, spotting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. So the spots and blemishes, they are all lust and wickedness. All wickedness, all evil, all lewdness, and all madness within that person's body. We can't be like that. We can't have no spots and blemishes within us, especially with Passover coming up. You gotta keep that in mind too. Passover is coming up. Passover is literally a couple weeks away, man. Literally. And it was just like that, man. Just like that. A couple months ago, you wasn't even thinking about it. Now Passover is here. Right around the corner, man. And you got to be girded up right now, man, to watch over your spirit and keep yourself girded, man. Because if you let your eyes overthrow you by looking and lusting upon these things of this world, then you're going to be of those brute beasts, speaking of evil and doing of evil, and doing all of wickedness and madness. Right? Verse 14 is the point. Having eyes full of adultery. Right? And you can have men and women, looking upon other men and women that are married to do adultery. And most of these sisters out here, they're married, man. They don't know it, but they're married. And these men and so forth, they're married, man. So brothers and sisters got to be girded, man. You can't be just want to stare and look upon any old thing, man. Can't be doing that in these last days. Because if you do, you can fall unto wickedness, unto adultery, unto fornication, just by with your eyes looking upon that person, man. Because then you got to think about it too. When you look at them, you're going to want to start thinking upon doing evil and wicked acts. That's going to ultimately make you have fornication and adultery within your own mind. So y'all got to continue to push those things away. Disregard whatever your eyes is looking upon. Put those things behind you and keep pushing forth for you to be able to look upon righteousness in the truth, or righteousness in the kingdom. Right? Because you got, Salaki, you got brothers and sisters even in this truth, man, that look upon other brothers and sisters in the truth, man, that have full eyes of adultery and fornication and wickedness. Right? Let's finish that out. It says, it's lucky, and that cannot cease from sin. Right? And it cannot cease from sin. It can't. It can't cease from looking and wanting to look upon these evil, wicked things of this life. The sin that's literally fornication and adultery and all the evil wickedness that's against the commandments, man. Right? Beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practice cursed children. Right? So you have these unstable souls that look upon these certain things that is of evil and wicked, and want to do those certain evil things and evil acts. Can't be like that. Can't be of the children of the curse. Right? And brothers will say, oh, aren't we already cursed? You don't want to be these children of the cursed. These children right here are cursed for doing the things of evil and wicked. We want to be the children that receive the blessings. Right? Let me get one more. This is Job 31 and verse 1. I made a covenant with my eyes. Right? So, to avoid these certain things, make a covenant with your eyes, man. Make a covenant with your eyes. You know, if you could make a covenant, say, look, man, I'm just not going to try not to look at these sisters or brothers. You got to work around, brothers and sisters and stuff like that each and every day. Right? But don't look at them in a way that you can start overthrowing yourself within your mind about doing evil and wickedness. Right? Right? So make a covenant with your eyes if it get that bad, man. If it gets bad, make a covenant with your eyes. Right? That's what Job's saying. Why then should I think upon a maid? Right? Because now you're thinking upon a maid. You're thinking upon this woman. Right? And for your sisters, you're thinking upon this brother, man. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be thinking upon righteousness. We know we're in this flesh. Certain things can try to get to us. But then we got to overthrow that. Cast those things down. Call upon the Lord. And tell Satan to get behind you, man. And keep pushing. Finish your day out. Do what you got to do, man. If you got to hop in the fast, hop in the fast. Hop in that fast, brother. Hop in that fast, sister. Hop in it, man, because we only got so much time, man. We only got so much time. And you don't want to be so close to the finish line that you let something small overthrow you. That you could have cast it down easily if you just did this certain thing. Is resist the things that you see with your eyes. Overthrow and cast down. Make a covenant. And fast, man. These things can help you. This is what these scriptures are for our learning. To instruct us. Because this didn't happen, this is just not happening now. This happened back then. There's a lot of evil and wickedness going on back then. You had a whole land. You had Sodom and Gomorrah being overthrown and destroyed for the wickedness that they was doing. Because everybody was looking at each other. Everybody. Man, woman, 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 man, man. It was all wickedness. You don't want to be a part of and take a part of the destruction of this place for the wickedness that they do in this land. Right? So I want to get my ending precept. I'm going to close out. So Lord willing, brothers and sisters, took note of, man, and actually examine. If you feel like you look a little bit too much at a certain thing, man, first repent, pray to the Most High to strengthen you, and if you got to do it, make a covenant, man. Make a covenant with your eyes. Make a covenant with your eyes, and Salaki. I don't know what's going on. Dang, police out here. right? Make a covenant with your eyes, man, right? And if it really gets too bad, man, you should already be doing this. But jump in that fast, man. Jump in that fast. And Lord willing, brothers continue to fast on that. Every time something like that comes up, you want to continue to keep fasting every week to get rid of it. All right, it's going to leave you for a little season, but it can come back. And you know what tools to do. You know what tools to use to help you get through. Right? So this is Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12. And it reads, "And behold, I come quickly. My reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be." And the Lord is coming back to give his reward unto every man. Right? Every man. Not just to the righteous, but even unto the wicked too. Because the wicked is going to receive a reward of unrighteous. For the unrighteousness that they have done. They're going to receive death. Because they kept lusting upon everything that they looked upon and what they wanted to do. Right? But for the righteous, that withstood those certain things and resist those certain things and done everything they can do to fight against those certain things, those certain evil things, they're going to receive righteous reward, everlasting life. Right? So with that, I want to give a call, Lord Yahweh, to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Most High willing, this video was edifying to brothers and sisters, and brothers and sisters kept note of these certain things. Right? With that, Kwame Yashala, Shalom.